Welcome to pass4cca.com. This is class on demand for CCA Voice Lab. Our mission is to help the CCA candidate to succeed in the CCA Voice Lab exam easily. So our product pinpoint to this fact and it is the design for CCA candidates who want to pass the CCA Lab exam in first attempt. We are celebrating 5th anniversary. Tested workbook around the world with the 600 plus success story. This is the topology for CCA Voice Lab. So I will explain clearly, you can understand very easy. So we have three sites here, HQ, Site B and Site C. And all these servers, CUCM publisher and subscriber, Unity connection and CXX and CUPS present server. There is one more PC called test PC. See, these are all the servers connected to HQ site 3750 switch. For Site B and Site C, we have Ether switch model inside the router. So all these telephone sets directly connected to the router. And Site C is the Hong Kong based site. Connection between the three sites HQ, Site B and Site C connected to the WAN via frame relay cloud. So layer 2 connectivity already established three sites, so you do not configure any configuration for layer 2 here. For PSTN, all the PSTN connected to the PSTN cloud. There is one more telephone set here that is called the PSTN phone, and we have a couple of number here, the emergency, each site's local number, and there is one more international number. So when you call to PSTN number should be reaches to this phone. For VLAN information, you can refer the VLAN table. For number plan, for HQ and Site B, we are using North American number plan. And PSTN also, we are using T1 PRA here and T1 PRA here. For remote sites, Site C, Hong Kong, we are using E1 PRI. So number plan is 8-digit number plan 2404, 4001 and 4002. These are the only one topology for all labs. Even centralized labs, CME lab and gatekeeper lab, all lab only one topology. Section 1, basic campus design, task number 1.2, DHCP service. Configure the CUCM publisher as a DHCP server. For HQ, the IP range from the 64.10 to 64.30. For Site B, 65.10 to 65.30. For Site C, we have to use a local gateway as a DHCP server. IP range for Site C, 66.10 to 66.30. Before start that DHCP server, so have to enable the authorization. So once you configure the DHCP server, the phones will register. So now we enable the authorization and we put some domain extension number here 8001 and 8010. And make sure your CCM group. So you have to select the both server. Yeah, already we selected both servers 64.11 and 64.12, the publisher and subscriber. So next you have to check the services, all services running. select the service activation. So we will find the two servers. Select the publisher. So already we activated all service, but we will explain which service we have to make sure they're running for a DHCP service. Cisco DHCP monitor service, Cisco TFTP, and Cisco call manager. The three side services very important for phone registering. So next we have to configure the publisher as a DHCP server. Go to system and select DHCP server. So we have to select the publisher address, IP address. Add new. Then put the TFTP IP address for publisher and subscriber. So now next we have to create the two scope for one for HQ and for another for S side B. So select the for publisher. So now subnet for HQ 142.102 and 64.0. And starting IP address from 10.2 30. Subnet mark for HQ /24. So router primary address for HQ .254 and put the publisher subscriber address for option 150. So make sure that subnets details and starting IP, ending IP, and gateway for HQ and subnet mask. Save it. So you have to create the one more scope for side B. So save it, then copy and change the subnet for side B 65. Save it. So now check that you have the find two entries for HQ and side B. The scope for one for HQ, another one for side B. So now check with the router from HQ router. You can able to ping the publisher. So then only you can reachable publisher. Otherwise, sometime fast Ethernet will be down. So now successfully pinging to your publisher. So same thing we have to check in side B also. Sometime your serial interface will be down. Yeah, now successfully we reached to a publisher. So side C. So side C has a local gateway as a DHCP server. So before you check that, your phones start getting registered now. So once you configure DHCP server, the phone try to start the registering that with a dummy extension number. So we are using a soft phone for HQ. So now all phone now register now. So you will find here 64 and 65. So make some test call from 8001 to 8002. Yeah, other phone ringing now. If you have any issue with for registering is, so how to reset the service CCM and TFTP also. Now you check here all phone register with your publisher 64.11, that is status for registering register with the publishers. So now we have to move to subscriber is our primary server because our call agent is a subscriber. So go to call manager group. So move to 64.12 is our primary server. So once you move to your server, you check with the phone registering with your subscriber. Yeah, this process you can do it after all phone register. So you can do it. Next, Site C. Site C is a local iOS gateway for DHCP server. So we have to create the DHCP server here. So before check, we have to connect it to the CCM publisher because this is a centralized lab. So there is no any call manager express and gatekeeper lab. So option 150 should be our publisher. This is the pool for Site C. Network for Site C 142.102.66.0/24. Default gateways dot 20.254. The option 150 for Site C. So you have to put the publisher for 64.long. As I said before, this is not a call manager express and a gatekeeper lab. This is centralized lab. So all call processing from HQ publisher only. So now you have to put the secured address. So now have the 30 IP address all over for the Site C. So from the VLAN, so you have to specify the IP helper address. IP helper address is a local gateway. So I had mentioned is 142.102.64.254. This is a IP helper address for Site C. and check that option 150 for site C, publisher IP address. So now you can find that the hall phone registry with the CM publisher. You can find here 66 and here also 66. So that means that the hall phone register from site C also. So you will find a headquarter 64 and site B 65 and site C 66. So now hall phone registry with our subscriber. So the subscriber is our priority primary server. This is our primary call agent.